Good morning, welcome back to Ray and Mon Thai Time channel. Today we're gonna have a little bit of a sweep up in the garden. We've had quite a few leaves drop down overnight in the last couple of days, so try and keep on top of things. So we will have a little sweep. Then we need to nip into town, pick up some more paint to finish painting the gates for the land. The gates are looking to be installed tomorrow. The last few things are being done on the gates, like adding the locks, so on. So here's a quick view for this morning. So down the bottom there, the guy, as we said, is making the gates for us by hand, and he's just finishing off the final details on the gates. And once he's done that, Mon will get painting and get them coated with undercoat and top coat and weather protection, etc, etc. So they should all be nicely protected for several years. So, as you can see, it's all being done by hand, so it's a great job. That's the single gate for the sisters' land, double gate up the top here for the lower land, and our sliding gate for the house property. Which is going to go along this rail, and obviously the wheels are now attached. We just need to touch up a bit of painting where they've been attached. So all looking good. And then once that's done, we will move on to tidying the front of the property up. I can't remember if I gave you an update of this area yesterday, but we are slowly making progress and reclaiming it from all the weeds and rubbish. It's looking much bigger, much tidier, but we're obviously, as you can see, there's still a fair bit still to be done. And then as I've said, once I've got it all cleaned and sorted, then we will look to build a new chicken house in this area somewhere with a chicken run, etc., to make it look nice. I've got all the well, I think I've got majority of the materials to be able to build the chicken house for free. Got all the wire mesh fencing left over, got some cement, got some sand, so we'll pick up a few little blocks just to make a lower wall for the chicken house itself. So not expensive at all. The cost for the building of the gates and all the material, the paint and the labour and installing on the land will come in at around about 12,500 baht, and that in UK money is around about £285. So again, not an expensive project, but something we have to do and get done before we can start putting fish and fruit and trees and mangoes and God knows what, on the land. Otherwise it'll be just a free-for-all for anybody to walk onto the land, or the cows to walk on the land and just munch it all, which will waste our time. So that's a quick little update on this morning's projects and what we're going to do today and where we're up to so far. So keep watching we'll do an update a bit later today once we've moved on. Mon's just cut down some of the jackfruit off the tree, and it's draining, which is all the white stuff you can see below. Apparently you need to leave it to drain for a little while to get rid of some of the sticky stuff inside, which is like glue. So later we will do another update once it's drained and show you the pods inside. Okay, so a little afternoon update for you. Had a little clean around the back here, not too much. Had a bit more welding on the fences, as we showed you earlier. Cut down the jackfruit, have all stopped dripping now, so they won't be so sticky on the inside. Still got a quick sweep up there later. A little bit more welding, nice little handle and the lock. So it's literally ready to go, this gate. Mon will be coming out in a minute and we'll start the next lot of painting. Here to paint, three, one up the back there, one here and one here. Had a little bit of a tidy up down the lower part and a little bit of a fire. They've just had workers who've just had lunch. Pretty good, impressive clean up down here. The guy next door, our neighbour, has given us a hand. I didn't want to put my hand in the piles of wood because, as I said yesterday, don't know what could be lying inside. Snakes, scorpions, tarantulas, whatever. So we have had a major burn again this morning of all the wood that was up this area. Just chucking a pillow on. So a very good clean up in this area today, which is coming on nicely. So as I said, once we're happy with the clean up through this bit, then it'll be time for me to go off to Bangkok and get my visa and my bank accounts etc. sorted out. So we'll when we come back, we will look at chucking in some banana plants around here for some extra produce, and decide if we're going to have chickens for meat or if we're going to have chickens for eggs. Apparently there's two different types of chickens, hen laying ones, egg laying chickens, hens, and chickens for meat, and apparently you can't mix them, which kind of makes sense because you wouldn't know which eggs for eating and which eggs for which one's an egg and which one's a chicken. There you go. So yeah, so give us some comments, let us know what we should do on the chicken side, if we should have eggs or if we should have the meat. So there you go. There's a little update for you. Lunchtime today, and like I say, Mon's going to start painting, so I will just help her get ready for that, as I'm not allowed to do any work of such apart from the video man documenting our journey. So you can read into that what you like. Okay, for now, catch up with you later today. The end of the day progress, looking pretty damn fine. All this nice and cleared. Cleared all the way over to the back of the house. And that's it. Chicken shed to be destroyed. All the wood has been burnt now, which was full of termites and red ants and so on. And as you can see, chickens are already nestling in their potential new home. They're happy. Plenty of termites to eat. So that's all good. And then, as I said, I burnt a hell of a lot of wood today that was termite ridden. And just the final bit of the clean. I shall go for all the ash tomorrow, pick out all the tins and bits of metal and get that put aside for next month when we do the recycle again. Apparently they're coming again next month, so we'll knock up a couple of bins, the metal bin, the plastic bin and the glass bin, to make things easier for future recycling. And yeah, it's really opened up down here now. This obviously, well, I say obviously, it's not obvious, but this isn't our bit of land. This is owned by the highways down here, so we can't really build anything on it. But I can't see why there would be any complaints if we chucked in a dozen banana trees. No one's going to complain, so we will stick some more bits down here, which will all go towards our future farm shop of selling produce and making cakes, etc. as we get going. And there's Mon just painting another one of the fences. It's nearly completed. So this actual fence is the fence that's going between our property and the brother's property. So that's a single swing gate. These two are double swing gate, lower field, yet to be painted. This one's all painted, ready to go. A couple of little touch-ups need to be done. There's a new handle mechanism been put on. The wheels have been put on down the bottom. So little touch-ups of paint needed, but not much. And the rail below will be the runner that the gate slides along. So, as we said, this one's nearly finished, like I say, just a little bit of a tidy up. So it's down the far end of the property. As you can see now, it's starting to take shape. Cleaning up nicely. And then, like I say, we shall stick some more produce down here, even though it's owned by the council. I can't see any problems putting a few more fruit trees, lime trees, whatever down here to help with our farm shop. So that's it for today. The car's gone back to the garage. Had problem getting into third gear today, so they've taken it in to have another look, so we're waiting for an update on that. But apart from that, everything's good. Thanks for watching the channel, and we shall see you again soon.